My fellow brothers, my fellow sisters, my fellow Americans, I have been trying the best way to sit here in front of this camera and address the situation at hand. I mean, look, clearly. I know the oppression from the man has been long overdue for a revolt against. I plead to you, as a Hispanic man in our precious land of the free, to not destroy one another, but to destroy those that oppress the system, to put the knee on the neck of those they refuse to listen to. We as a community and people can make change happen. I feel your pain. I feel your anger. I have a multiplicity of people in cages due to the system they wholeheartedly say works. But my friends, don't let them divide us. Don't let them divide you. Don't let them turn this into a race war. This isn't just about race anymore. Be the voice of the voiceless. Destroy those held accountable in the voting polls. This is the year to do it. We must not come to fear, but don't come out in violence and crime. The unjust will be punished, and our voices will be heard. Don't destroy your brothers' homegrown businesses, small businesses, large businesses, if they're homegrown by a Hispanic, by an African American, by anybody that has worked their asses off to have what they have now. Protect each other. Remember, not all that wear the badge are evil and corrupt, but those that are should be held accountable. George Floyd did not die in vain, neither did Sandra Bland or Eric Garner, and many more that have succumbed to the unfortunate police brutality. They were peaceful souls. Who wouldn't want the violence that is transpiring right now in the world? I understand the anger of why it is fair for white males and females to make a big deal of storming an office and claims of them being upset and angry that they cannot leave their homes to get a haircut or a manicure. It is unjust for our police enforcement to not tear gas them when they push and shove a police officer, but when an African American or a Hispanic does it, they have the right to put their knee on their neck. It pains me to make this video because I feel for every American that's going through this hard time right now. Together we can make the system crash and exploit the corruptness that lives within it. I may not always be a political YouTuber or face to those that know me. I don't indulge in the madness that is politics, whether it's Republican, Democrat, or independent. But I always will indulge in what's right or wrong. Enough is enough. I ask to the people in office, whether it's our president or majority leader in the Senate, or just the just the governor of each state. I am from Houston, Texas. We have rioted here. Well, not rioted, but peaceful protested. To my fellow Houstonians and fellow Texans, do not destroy each other. Do not destroy any property. Make your voice heard by not giving these politicians and giving the media what they want. Because if the media, once they get involved, they twist everything and make something seem out to be nothing, or make something seem out to be way more than what it is. Don't destroy any police cars. As I said, not many police officers are corrupt. We have police officers that enlisted to protect our communities, our neighborhoods, to make sure that we don't fall under any violence or crime. The police officers that are corrupt, certain areas will be found, and by the legal justice system that we have, will be prosecuted as they should. I know that's not much to go by nowadays, because I know everybody feels that our justice system has been very, very poor. But enough is enough. Please listen to our cries, listen to our anger. The time for change is now. The people will not just sit and wait any longer. As you can see by all the rioting, there is an old saying: history will repeat itself, like the riots of many, many years ago. And as crazy as it seems, these riots have brought people together. Whether they're white, Hispanic, black, whatever. Whether you're with a gang, a blood, a Crip, MS-13, something, whatever you are out there. These riots will bring those people together, and it will show you what the human spirit is all about. There is no more time for us to sit around and do nothing. But at the same time, we can succumb to their level in destruction. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a perfect union, or should I say a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish the Constitution of the United States of America. Words made famously by our ancestors. So to my fellow Americans, because that's what we all are as a collective unit, do not destroy each other, but protect one another. Whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Muslim, etc. Whether you wear the badge or don't, whether you are a member of our armed forces or aren't, we still must protect each other. We, at the end of the day, are human beings sitting on the same planet, divided by race, religion. But we must not let that stuff divide us no longer. We have to do better. together as people, as humans, can make our lives better and live in a peaceful world. So I ask for everybody to please stop this violence. Please hug your brother or sister next to you. We will come out on top. We will prevail. We will have justice. And we will have our freedom.